Welcome to Purple LunaRose Tarot Quick Pick, a short but sweet pick a card with the information Spirit wants you to know for today. I will be using different oracle and tarot cards together, so remember, if you want to take a closer look at any of the cards I used today or purchase them for yourself, my Amazon affiliate links for all my favorite cards are in the description box of this video. Alright, have you picked your card? Let's get started. Welcome group 1. So if you picked Twin Flame Current Energy card number 1, this is going to be your message. So you have 51. It's Healer of the Ages. So Healer of the Ages is here when a very strong spiritual being has come into your energy to provide you internal healing. Many times people take this card and say that it very much looks like Jesus. So this card is telling me that right now, if you picked card number 1, you could definitely be in your masculine energy. I do feel when you're on this very specific spiritual journey, you can swap it back and forth. For example, if I'm working on my feminine energy, the counterpart is working on their masculine. If they're working on their feminine energy, I'm working on my masculine. Again, we have both, and again, both are equal. One is not better than the other, and the goal is to bring them to a balance. And I do see with his hands out that masculine energy is definitely trying to heal. It's very possible there's a third chakra awakening happening also, but definitely open up to bringing balance to the situation. All right, let's pull a little Llewellyn Tarot. We're going to look at head, heart, and higher self space. So for those of you on this very specific journey, this is a very common spread that people look at to see what it is that specific energy is thinking, feeling, and what their higher self is teaching them currently. So let's start with the headspace. We have the Hierophant coming out. So this masculine energy could be married, could be thinking about their marriage or thinking about getting married. The Hierophant is another card that represents religion. Let's look at the heart space. I do sense a heart chakra awakening. All right, so we have Ace of Wands, definitely big confirmation there. Ace of Wands is your destiny, your purpose. All right, and now we're going to look at the higher self. So higher self, group 1, this masculine energy, 3 of Cups is here. 3 of Cups is giving me a little bit of karmic energy, a little bit of third party energy, and a little bit of too many hands in the pot. It's also possible this card is representing the soul tribe, especially if masculine energy is having a new, strong religious beliefs, or the religious beliefs are being shaken, most likely due to the purpose or the destiny. So definitely could be like soul tribe, gathering soul tribe, but that's not really the energy I'm getting. I'm getting that this masculine energy could be married. There definitely is a heart chakra awakening. I feel like they're starting to realize that they need to follow their purpose, and I do feel that the energy of the 3 of Cups is saying there's too many hands in the pot. In other words, there's too many people telling this masculine energy what to do. All right, let's pull a few more. We have Ace of Swords coming out here for that Hierophant card. We have Queen of Pentacles falling on the Ace of Swords. And we have the Strength card here. So Ace of Swords, communication. I do feel like there is some sort of new communication, new beliefs, new understanding, whether this is religion or if this masculine energy is married. Over here with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm definitely picking up here that this is new resources. I feel like it's possible that the destiny or the purpose is this masculine energy has to learn how to make their own resources. Over here for 3 of Cups, I have the Strength card. So the Strength card, definitely internal conflict here. So the internal conflict is like there is a gap. There's a miscommunication. There's something that's off between this person's mind, body, and soul. In other words, their mind is telling them they have to do one thing, but their heart is telling them they have to do another. And of course, their soul is going to have a completely different path. All right, let's pull a little bit more and see what happens. All right, so we have the Hanged Man. Then we also have strong Pisces energy there. The High Priestess coming out, my favorite. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So I do feel like this masculine energy does have a very important decision to make. The Hanged Man in Llewellyn is a little bit different. Notice how in the Llewellyn Tarot, the Hanged Man is not upside down. In fact, he's actually fixing to drop. He's fixing to land on his feet. So it's like this person could have been in their headspace for quite some time. Maybe there wasn't very much communication, or they weren't saying what they needed to say, something about their beliefs. And I feel like that's what's in the headspace currently. That's what's fixing to change. With the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, their destiny, and Queen of Pentacles, new resources. This could also be a person, especially if there's a karmic energy around them that has a lot to do with money. This could be a job, or definitely could be like a person that maybe expects a lot of money from them. So the High Priestess is here. The High Priestess is normally the bridging energy. So group one, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, this is the masculine energy, this is the feminine energy, and this is the bridging energy. So if you feel like this reading is resonating, I would definitely say continue to watch the reading. Remember, we all have masculine and feminine energies. When you're on this very specific spiritual journey, we do have a bridging energy, and the bridging energy is what the soul is learning currently at the moment, the spiritual lesson. So I do feel like bridging energy, the lesson is that there's some choice that needs to be made. And I do feel like that is what the masculine energy is learning right now in the heart space, most likely due to the heart chakra awakening. Remember, the High Priestess, she sits there with her foot on the moon, right? She sits at the veil between heaven and earth. This card represents mysteries, secrets, things you don't quite understand, the spiritual lessons you don't quite understand. But it's also the spiritual lessons that you're currently learning. Over here for higher self space, I do feel like this masculine energy has a very important decision to make. It's an internal conflict, again, between mind, body, and soul. All right, let's pull a guidance card for group one. I am going to use Power of Love activation. Currently, as I'm recording this reading, we have several planets fixing to go direct. Definitely a period of activation. All right, so we have acceptance here. It says you're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So in other words, this masculine energy could have been trying to control an outcome, manifest an outcome, definitely had to heal before any manifestation comes in. But I feel like that's what's happening with this masculine energy now. All right, group one, I'm going to leave this reading right here. Remember, this was masculine energy, so we're going to look at feminine energy next. Thank you so much for watching my video, and as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe. Welcome group two. If you picked Twin Flame Current Energy card number 2, this is going to be your message. So you have number 32, Door to Spirit. So here's the secret. Ready? Group number 1 was masculine energy, and group number 2 is feminine energy. So I'm either speaking to the feminine, or you're concerned or wanting to know about feminine energy. Door to Spirit says that right now for the feminine, the veil, Spirit is moving the curtain, opening the door, trying to get a message through to the feminine energy. All right, let's pull a little tarot and see what is this about. So I'm going to do head, heart, and higher self, just like we normally do. This is definitely just going to be a mini reading. So we have head space, 9 of Cups, so divine wishes being granted. Heart space, we have King of Wands. This is about knowing what you're capable of and being confident in your abilities. And then higher self space, we have 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is a little bit of disbelief, and it's very possible that Spirit's saying here that you don't have to tell everyone all of your steps. Let's pull a little bit more and see if we can get some more information. 9 of Cups, feminine energy. Remember, guys, everyone has masculine and feminine energies. I do feel like when you're on this very specific journey, you do swap back and forth. All right, so 9 of Cups, what are you wishing for? 9 of Pentacles. So Divine Feminine is focused on their independence, their worth. I'm definitely getting like entrepreneurship energy here. King of Wands, we have 3 of Cups. Know what you're capable of. This is about gathering a soul tribe, gathering a community. All right, higher self space for feminine energy, disbelief, and 10 of Wands. All right, so here it is. Feminine energy feels like there's been a lot of burdens on their shoulders. They've been having to carry a lot of the extra weight, I feel like, is what the feminine is feeling. And I feel like feminine energy feels like this may not come to an end anytime soon, but the higher self is definitely trying to show feminine energy here that this is actually right around the corner. Again, as I'm recording this video, we are definitely right at the end of a big retrograde period. So several all planets going direct for several months will definitely be very helpful in unwinding the confusion and giving us a more direct plan or direct layout. All right, let's look back at that Nine of Pentacles in the headspace. So we have Wheel of Fortune coming out. Yes, Jupiter. So Jupiter represents the planet of good luck, good fortune, a Wheel of Fortune, hence the card. So it definitely telling me here that in the headspace for this feminine energy, divine wishes are being granted. Been working on something for a long time. This could be entrepreneurship. Maybe you've started your own business. This could just be you learning about how much you're worth, how much you're protected, how much you're loved. But I definitely feel like it's changing. Wheel of Fortune, like things, good things are starting to come in. So this feminine energy has been working very hard, but feeling like they're not getting very far. It definitely could be trying to grow community here. With the King of Wands and the Three of Cups, I'm getting like, know what you're capable of. This could be like leadership role. Kings are always leaders. We have the Death card here. So there's a massive transformation. There's a strong Scorpio energy also. Again, this is going to be the heart space. It's also very possible that there's like a Scorpio energy that's trying to come in through the heart space. And I just want you guys to know, feminines, if I'm talking to the feminine energy, this is telepathy. So telepathy, I know most people think it's the third eye, but that's the knowing. That's where the downloads come in, the information from universe, from spirit. But the heart chakra, where you feel things, that's where the telepathy is. So I'm definitely sensing a little bit of telepathy in the heart space here. But I do feel like there's something about someone trying to like encourage you, boost your confidence. Maybe it's a Scorpio energy that's trying to boost your confidence, like cheering you on, saying you can do this. Door to spirit, again, like the veil was being moved so that a message could get to you, right? All right, let's look at higher self space. So we have Two of Pentacles coming out. We also had Nine of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and take it. So Two of Pentacles came out, higher self space for the masculine energy in group 1. So again, I do recommend watching that portion of the video also. But Two of Pentacles says you have a very important decision to make here. You don't believe that this difficult, challenging time is coming to an end, but it is. It's almost like this juggling or feeling like you're stretched too thin is coming to an end. And it's coming to an end because of this Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Swords says someone is courageous enough to bring you a message, to speak truth, to bring you freedom, liberation, that type of energy. Ace of Swords is on the bottom here. So again, this came out for group 1 also. I am sensing new communication. All right, group 2. I'm going to pull out a guidance card for you. And I'm going to use the Power of Love activation cards. Definitely a time of activation as several planets go direct for several months. Group 2, you have transformation, which is exactly what the Death card means. Beautiful confirmation from Spirit. It says you use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. In other words, you're no longer scared of your abilities and you're ready to move forward. Congratulations, group 2. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe. Welcome, group 3. If you picked Twin Flame Current Energy card number 3, I want you to know a secret. This is actually the bridging energy. So you have Envy here, number 20. Number 1, group 1 was masculine energy. Group 2 was feminine energy. I definitely recommend watching those parts of the video also. I know, tricky. But the Envy card is very specific here as bridging energy. Again, guys, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. We are whole. There's no ripped souls anywhere. But I definitely understand that it's difficult to comprehend a simultaneous incarnation of your soul. And I get that. But let's talk about this bridging energy here. Bridging energy says that there's been a lot of envy. There's been a lot of distrust. There's been some anger, frustration in this journey, right? So I'm getting a lot of like, whoa me, dark shadow following me type of energy, like things are hard. A little bit of complaining, like why is everything so challenging? Why is everything so difficult here? And remember, this is the bridging energy. So this is what your masculine and feminine energy is learning currently at the same time. Again, I do believe that if you're on a very specific spiritual journey, you do swap back and forth these energies with your counterpart. But bridging energy is always going to be the same. Again, current lesson. So number 20, envy. We're going to pull some Llewellyn Tarot for group 3 and see why is this envy here. I do get the energy that it's being healed. I feel like this is where both energies are coming from. All right. So we have justice coming out. So justice is strong Libra energy. That could be the energy that is envious. Maybe there's a Libra energy that is upset about the masculine and feminine journey. Justice does mean that there's been some sort of injustice being done. You always see the scales here. So I do feel like group 3, if you pick this energy, regardless of whether you're in your masculine or your feminine energy currently, you're both currently fighting for some sort of injustice. That could be what is the envy, or like what is causing people to be upset. All right, let's look at the heart space. Heart space here. I have 5 of Pentacles coming out. So 5 of Pentacles in your heart space is telling me a feeling of rejection or abandonment. Someone could be concerned that someone is going to leave. Could definitely have something to do with money and your Pentacles. But I just want to say group 3, many times the 5 of Pentacles talks about having to pull yourself out of the cold. We're always waiting for someone to come and save us. But in our lifetime, our journey, our spiritual lesson is to learn that we save ourselves, right? All right, higher self lesson for group 3, you have 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles says you have to release something. You're holding on to something entirely too tightly here. So group 3, I'm kind of getting, it could be the envy, the feeling of why does this person have this but I don't, and that could be what needs to be released. All right, let's pull a little more tarot. One just flew out. All right, so we have the Fool card coming here on Justice. So this Libra energy is trying to take a leap of faith. Trying to start something new, trying to have faith. I feel like also waiting for good things to come. I see the rainbow. So we have Page of Swords here, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So 5 of Pentacles, abandonment and rejection. Page of Swords, fear to communicate, fear to say something. Someone could be watching you, group 3. All right, let's look at that 4 of Pentacles, what Spirit says you need to release. So we have the Moon card. There's, again, illusions here. Illusions came out for guidance in group 2. Remember, guys, this is going to be masculine, feminine, and bridging energy. So if you picked group 3, bridging energy, you're going to have a masculine or feminine energy that you're currently working on. I definitely recommend watching all 3 parts of this video. So the Moon is telling me there's an illusion. There's something that you're not seeing clearly, and that's why you're holding on to the situation so tightly. All right, let's go back to the headspace. This Libra injustice energy. Maybe it's possible there's been an injustice and Spirit's saying you don't need closure in the situation. You can move forward without it. Absolutely. Look at that. The 3 of Wands comes out as a big confirmation. Remember, 3 of Wands is your future, hope for your future. But here's the thing. It's also about your ships coming in, right? Wands are action. So you have to take some sort of action to make these ships come in, group 3. All right, in the heart space, Ace of Pentacles. So there's going to be some sort of new beginning here. It's very possible, group 3, this has something to do with having to be pulling yourself in out of the cold, wanting someone to come in and rescue. I see the Knight on the white horse here, but I definitely feel like group 3, there's something about you had to be your own rescuer. You had to be your own white knight on a white horse, right? That's kind of the energy I'm getting. But I definitely get like you've accomplished this. It is time for a new beginning. beginning. These shifts are definitely coming in. Most likely that was the illusion, that something would never end, the challenges would never end, or the difficulty wouldn't stop. We have Eight of Cups coming here. So Eight of Cups is coming out as bridging energy. So I do feel like masculine and feminine energies are walking away from this envy energy. They no longer want to be in any type of negative or stagnant energy, right? It's like now there's new knowledge. The third eye has awakened, and like now there's new knowledge that we have to release the stagnant energy to make room for the new energy. All right, I'm going to pull some guidance for group 3 from Power of Love. I'm loving these pick a cards. Are you guys liking the pick a cards? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, guys. I can see your comments. I can tell that it is definitely picking up. So I love that you guys are enjoying them. All right, guidance for group 3. Guys, I can tell on my analytics which groups you pick. Like which ones get watched the most, you know what I mean? All right. I just want to say, I usually pick group 3 too. Remember, masculine, feminine, bridging energy. Look at that. Self-love flew out. It says you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. I'm so glad this card came out. We're going to talk about it, group 3. This is going to be the longest quick pick ever. All right, so here recently, I was even wanting to say something about this. I'm so glad Spirit pulled this card. All right, so here recently, I've been seeing this post on Facebook that says, stop telling people that they have to love themselves before they can love someone else, that it's mean or it's wrong or whatever. And here's the thing, I'm gonna step on some toes, don't get upset, but it's factual. Actually, it's very true. You can't love someone else if you don't love yourself, and I'm gonna explain to you why that is. You have a cup, and your cup has to be full. You have to have a full cup, which means you love yourself, you take care of yourself in order to love and take care of someone else. Group 3, no one wants your depleted cup. I promise you, no one wants you pouring love into them that you can't even give to yourself. So fill your cup first. Self-love, you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. I love you, group 3. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.